once again, the peoples, and welcome to Let's Play Ghostmaster, Part 13. So, last time we beat the Ghost Breakers, got a hefty sum of gold plasm, we're going to spend it and then go to Full Mortal Jacket. Right. One of the things we definitely need for this mission is this guy to know Psychotic Rage, because I'll let you in on a little secret. Just get really close to the microphone. This is a madness mission. This is a madness mission. We are going to do all sorts of madness. Right, Fluster is really useful because, as I've said before and may say again, it's a damage modifier. Really helpful with the old madness. Turn Carnage or Scared to Death? You know what? We'll hold off from getting those upgrades. What other sorts of madness powers can I get my greasy little hands on? You can learn, Swarm Strike. You know, let's teach you Dance, Swarm, and Creepers because it just makes you better at your job. Now, this guy needs to come to this mission, or at least somebody with Bonfire does. So, you know Bonfire? You do know Bonfire. I'm gonna take him anyway, just because I like him more. He doesn't know Surge as well as far as I go, but he is he's a reasonable ghost. I'm wondering if there are any other real powers to give. By the way, the only two ghosts we have left to free in the entire game are the other Trickster, who is going to be in this mission, and the guy who stands at the forefront of the manor. You can probably guess who the ghost that this entire game has been focused on being the Darkling is going to be that guy. Paralyze or Whisper. Drives mortal mad if they fear noises. Yeah, I forgot, but then I remembered this guy is pretty good at madness. He can learn Delusion. Right. Is there anything else? No, I think that might be it. Right, let's do this shit. Right, here we go.
Your campaign of terror proceeds apace. It is now only a matter of time before chaos breaks out on the streets of Gravenville, at which point the armed forces will surely be brought to bear to maintain peace. It is wise, therefore, to consider a preemptive strike against the military. Success can only serve to further
the military who don't bother building roofs over their buildings.
You must leave
oh no, wait, there they are.
Fit for military service within the grounds of the accursed base.
Now hold on, buddy, why is it accursed? We're literally just going there because it's a meaningful tactical decision for scaring the entire town, because if the police are out, they're going to be causing... Oh, Black Crow, he was the other ghost I wanted to upgrade. Oh well, too late now, we're just going to have to live with Fog, Rain, Dread, Choking Odor, Possess, and Buried Alive. It's a pretty good team setup, though. There is one ghost who I really don't think we need to bring to any missions ever in the entire game except that one, and Harriet I can't justify well enough. Stormtown, great ghost to bring. Firetail, nigh on essential. Who else? Who else is worth bringing? Windwalker, of course, he's really good in this mission. And... it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. I'm tempted to bring Buck, just because Buck is Buck and Buck knows how to buck it up. But, you know, I do like Moonscream. You know what? Fuck it. Moonscream. Let's do this shit.
Ensure that no mortal fit for military service remains at the base.
Right. First, we're going to talk to, Wisejack, who is in here.
That damnable shaman, tricking me, the oldest trickster of all. He bound me to a tree and told me I would remain there until the forest fires engulfed me. But destiny was cruel, and my timber prison was carved into a totem. Please help free me.
Yeah, probably carved into a totem by the shaman just to fuck you up, man. Right. This mission is entirely about scaring people. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This mission is entirely about scaring people. Legion. Dope-a-dope. Swarm strike. Notice this guy's already reasonably mad. I think I'm gonna begin the madness here and now. Well, and I'll hit him with a fluster just to put him on edge. Now, what else can I hit him with? Maybe a chase, bonfire, dread. What other madness powers do I have? Mania! That's a good madness power. Delusion. Whisper. Windwalker's getting detected by Father William. Which means that our next course of action is to bind this guy and have him possess Father William. No, it isn't. One of the problems with this mission is that it's very hard to drum up a lot of mana very fast. Mana? Ghost power source fuel that you use for ghosts. Let's scare Sergeant Major Windsor Williams, scare him to death, and then cause a spooky surprise that hits across the hallways. That's one of the things with this mission that makes bringing one of these sorts of ghosts a good idea, because they get seen from hither and yon. Then a Sergeant Emery. I've got the determination to drive him all the way insane. Let's hit him with Phobia again. One of the key things to know with Madness is that the more you do, the more of an impact it has, because as far as I'm aware, Madness is its own damage modifier. Okay. And, well... and Mania. See, driving people mad in this mission is a brilliant tactic because it allows you to very quickly scare people because of all the mad people running around. And these guys, they are very, very strong. They're very strong guys, very hard to scare away, especially this fucker. Where is he? He's lifting weights like a prick. I didn't bring any direct bind in any given room just for the fucks of it, did I? This is gonna be harder than previously anticipated. Where's this fucker? See, the problem with this fucker is that he only goes outside when he detects a ghost out there, and the easiest way to make him basically terribly weak is to get a ghost possessing him. But that's hard to do, because one of the only possession, bind, placey, make mortal get possessed things is this corpse fetter over here. So currently our best bet is just to find people and then scare them, which doesn't always work. Let's try and hit her with a power surge. Didn't work. Right. So you've got to be fairly hit and run in this mission up until the point where you're able to. There he is. There's the fucker. Up until the point when you're able. Oh, he's going back inside. The pissing cocking con artist. Okay. Let's just have Scarecrow use Dense Swarm. Ah, no wait, he can't detect him until he uses his detecty thing. And now he's going to get a fire extinguisher, even though the person who was on fire has long since stopped being on fire. Brilliant work, Father William. Brilliant work. Cacophony. Right. Corporal David, you're in a hallway. Wonderful. One of the reasons I love the thoroughfare ghosts is that you can bind them in hallways, which works incredibly well. Now, are you going to lock onto him or them? Oh well. Voice on the wind. Feel the madness. Feel the noise. Who are you? Oh, you're Private What's-her-name. You know what I think you could use? Being set on fire. You know, watching back over the old videos, it dawned on me just how many times I say the phrase, you know what I think you could use? Being set on fire. Right, this guy is freed by having him use Trojan Gift, and then binding this guy to the Trojan Gift, and having him use Bonfire to set the totem on fire. And doing so is going to scare Private Jeff. Right. Who, if anybody, is still outside? Gunner, Sergeant Emery. Can I send you running somewhere else, Mr. Emery? Or are you just going to sit there the entire mission? You're outside. But you're not exactly very mad. Do we go for changing that, or do we go for just good old-fashioned scaring them away? I think we just go for good old-fashioned scaring them away. Wow. That was a combination of wow and wham. Colonel Sherman Morgan. Colonel Sherman tends to go into his own office. Which makes sense, you know. Who are you? You're running away. Good. Who else is outside? See, the big problem with this mission is it's hard to get people outside, which is where the majority of the map is. Alright, hit you with phobia. And then you just go straight back in. There's Father William. Oh, he's pulling a detect ghosts. Other Goonies strange vision, yeah. Get him noticed. Come on, man. You gotta see this. It's happening right outside. Well, you know what? If you're not going to try and stop him, then I'll just have him run around causing chaos. You can use Human Torch with your limited plasma. You can set Sergeant Alan Pierce on fire. Which causes him to faint, and causes Colonel Sherman to drop his thing. I think I'll begin driving you insane. Yeah, I'll let you know now. This mission is a whole lot of nothing happening. Oh, he's caught the scent. Come on, Father. Come on outside and get possessed. Which way is he going? Oh, he's not bothered. He's just leaving. He's just leaving well enough alone. And he's lost the smell. Fucker. Right. Oh, that doesn't count as throwaway. The tough part is knowing what does and doesn't count as thorough or throwaway, or whatever the fuck we're calling it nowadays. Private Larry Burns. That's the one thing you can always rely on as far as the madness people in this mission go, the ones who are standing at the gates. Mania. Feel the madness. So, are you afraid of noises? Am I going to have to bench Dragoon in order to get access to phobia? To see if you're afraid of noises. Whale. Which one are you again? Private Larry Burns. I do see a Bayless. You know what? You three need to move. You'll notice mad people move a lot faster than sane people do. That's kind of to be expected, I suppose. Set them on. Lock on, right. And fire. I think we can drive him all the way mad if we get him with another attack. Mania. And... yes! Right, there are far too many of you standing in this hallway being unscared. I got Father William. Bench thing. Because although Father William is probably the least threatening remove ghost guy in the game, he is still a remove ghost guy, and you still have to be careful. I haven't used your power Psychotic Rage yet, have I? Psychotic Rage is the most powerful single target madness attack in the game. Delusion. Ow, not quite. If we hit him with Phobia, though, maybe. Maybe if we hit him with Phobia. And... yes! Right. See, there are little scares going on just every now and again when a mortal runs into a mad person. One of the reasons why it's very, very hard to drive the entire level mad, but it's possible, I think. Right, if I scare you, I can send you running outside, and then the madness can occur. Right. I may have already said in this video, but this is one of the slowest missions in the game just because of how hard it is to scare people. I'm sorry if I keep repeating it over and over, but it's really all I can think about right now. Charged, Psychotic Rage is recharged. This might push him all the way over the edge. Ha-ha! What I tell ya, strongest madness power in the game. Timmy! Probably better just to, you know, scare Timmy. Looks like he's much, much more on the fear side of things right now. Got him. So... as we drum up more and more power, I think probably the easiest way to get him outside is to make it start raining. This will, however, catapult all the mortals indoors, which has ups and its downs. The 4 mad mortals will run inside and will start scaring people, as you can see. And, oh, they're scaring each other! How does that work? They're all insane! Well, I guess one of the precursors of being insane is that you don't know you're insane, you just think everyone else is insane, you know? Okay. Where are you going? What are you doing? Can I hit you with Phobia before you perform a room transition? I can't. Can I hit you with Phobia now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can hit you with Phobia now. Right. Now if I do a whale in here, this again is the reason why Bridget's one of the better madness ghosts, because they can use their madness powers wherever they are. And a lot of ghosts are bind outside madness. Like this guy, it says he's Thoroughware, but he can only bind outdoors, which is a bit of an arse. Oh, hang on, someone's afraid of the rain. Someone's headed off indoors, I believe. Or at least if they aren't yet, they will be soon. Right, hit him with Psychotic Rage. And you're almost all the way mad. Aha! He's found him. And he's going outside this time. Wonderful. Now, we just use possess. And suddenly Father William is completely and totally... Suddenly Father William is completely and totally powerless. Wonderful. We'll just have him run around doing his own thing for a while. Right. Ah, you're outside, Mr. Close to being madness. For some reason it still appears to be raining. Illusion. Ah, there it is. It's worked out how to stop the rain. And sound effect. Right. Has Psychotic Rage recharged? That's one of the things I noticed with Psychotic Rage. It's got an insanely fast recharge speed. I didn't actually intend to say insanely fast for a power that drives people mad. That was just a happy little accident. And he's mad. Not that's exactly a surprise, he's a military leader. Right. I think it's time to put ghosts down in places and just have them lock their power meters to maximum and just, you know, let them do their thing for a while. Right. Who else is getting on board the madness train? Oh yes, you. If I hit you with a delusion quickly, then I can drive you all the way insane. But no, 'twas not to be. I'm just the mad get madder. If we use Voice on the Wind, it should hit you even through the doorway. But you're not afraid of noises, so it doesn't do anything. Okay, here's our last shot. Mania. Mania, mania, mania. And... welcome on board the madness train. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Leaving the station. You're over there. And you're leaving as well. I'm gonna make you psychotically angry, because that's what I kind of do. If it can hit you, can it hit you? What did it hit? Did it hit them? It hit them, of all people. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, now can it hit you, or will it hit them? It's gonna hit them. Whatever. The madness is not discriminatory. Madness for all. You can become made of ice. Apparently you can't, actually. That's not a thing that will happen. Where are you? Which one are you? Has Psychotic Rage recharged? No, it hasn't. Has Phobia recharged? No, it hasn't. Has Mania recharged? Yes, it has. And Delusion's recharged, so if I hit you with Mania and Delusion... now all it's going to take is a good Psychotic Rage and you'll be completely and totally out of your fucking mind. It really is quite fun to go for madness victory over simple fear victory. There we go. Because the mortals do most of the work for you. So, where's Father? He's in here performing another choking odor maneuver. Oh, hello. Say, do you guys like incredibly loud noises? And... it still doesn't register that I'm totally kicking ass in this mission. It's just sort of doing the generic noises that it tends to do. Sergeant Aaron Pierce can get a light taste of madness before I begin working my magic on him as well. See, here's the problem. It becomes really, really hard to focus in on targets and drive them mad because everyone else does such a good job of it, of scaring them away. Okay, Delusion. Hit him with Delusion, and then Mania. Can we hit him with Psychotic Rage before he goes back inside? I think we can. I think we can. And... we can, but it doesn't quite do the entire job. I think if we hit him with Whale, that should probably do it. And... It does nothing. Will the illusion get him? There we go. Another one down, another one down, another one loses their mind. Gonna get you at some point, Father. When you've gained enough belief that you're a massively easy target, I'm gonna hit you with something incredibly dangerous. Gee, I wonder what's going wrong in here, says Private Odysseus Balls. I don't know if that's actually their name. Is it? Oh, whatever their name is. Oh no, wait, hang on. That's Private Goldie Benjamin. What the hell am I talking about? What kind of shit am I chatting? I know there's a Private Goldie Balls in this mission. I always just called them Private Gold Balls. Get on board the madness train! Oh, there's Private Odysseus Balls. Bayless is her actual name, apparently. Yeah. It really doesn't take long for madness to turn into madness/fear. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Alright. You want to get caught in an animation? Not on my time, Jack. There's a power I can use to hit you clean through the wall. At least I think there's a power I can use to hit you clean through the wall. Hang on. If I put Moonscreen by the door and have her use Spooky Surprise, that'll hit you clean through the wall. You'll turn around. And then I'll use Strange Vision. That'll hit you completely through the wall. I can get Corporal Gary. I just need to be clever about how I do it. So where's Father Will? Yeah, he's in the bathroom. I really would hate it if this guy getting caught in an animation prevents us from winning the mission. And it could. It's just the sort of thing that could. Oh no, wait, hang on, he's put down his fire extinguisher. Hang on, if we cause a blackout... Just dawned on me that I could be causing blackouts. You know what, I should start a fucking typhoon. Typhoon, let's do this. Let's do this shit. Right. Dragoon, full blast, except I don't want you to use Psychotic Rage until I explicitly tell you to. Well, Gary O'Reilly is due to leave the mission as soon as he gets the ability to. Private G.W. Resizzo doesn't apparently know what the fuck's going on in the army base right now. Sergeant Alan Pierce has fallen over, insane and on fire. Which is kind of the worst kind of on fire, you know? I mean, just being on fire on its own. You gotta hand it to them, they really don't give an inch, these mortals. They really are determined to get in my fucking way all the entire mission through. Right, and I think about now we're gonna relieve Father William of his curse. Just exactly at the moment where we can really start cranking up the damage on the fucker. Look at his eyes! In your face! Strange vision! Behind your face! Water emotional. I dread to think why that shower is deemed emotional. Resizzo doesn't appear to be knowing what the fuck's going on, still. You'd think he would have realised that something's amiss by now. Right, hit him with Mania. If I can't drive you away, I'll have to drive you completely out of your fucking mind, my friend. Are you going back inside? No, you're not going back inside. Well, thank you for developing a very clever system that prevents that one from headed off. Oh, they're leaving. Apparently got one too many madness powers up them. Right. I want you to use Psychotic Rage, Dragoon. I want you to use it on that guy. Right. Delusion's recharged, or at least it will have soon enough. I'll put you here. Father William! Headed outside, I see! This is why we brought Scarecrow. Nothing more satisfying than a one-hit kill. Right, bench. How am I going to finish this off? Because once this is done, this is going to be the end of the mission. Oh no, wait, hang on. We need to keep Typhoon up because that'll slow him down. Right. Mania. I think Mania, Delusion, and then finally Psychotic Rage will finish this guy. Delusion. Because the mission ends the instant he's driven all the way insane, so we need to time this cleverly. And victory. As soon as the other guy leaves, we're done. Let's watch him running away. Nothing more satisfying than mad border guards talking as if this is just an average ordinary day. Oh dear. So, what's our mad to sane ratio at the end of the mission? Aha! 10 insane to 8 running away of normal causes. That's a good number. That's a good number. Because you get twice as many points for driving people insane. Not that it really matters. It took ages to complete the mission and probably would have even if we didn't bother driving everyone insane. Right. The final mission of what was, for a very long time, the entire game is called What Lies Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And, of course, it's in the hospital. Only this time we're going to get to see the part of the hospital that we didn't get to see the first time. I'll give you a hint. It kind of ties into the theme of madness. You've probably figured it out. Until then, I will see you all next time, and I wish you all a good evening, or morning, or whenever it is that you're watching this video, or whether or not you exist inside or outside the realm of conventional time. It's not my place to decide. That's on you and modern physics.